Okay, let's do it. Good Monday morning. It's almost Canada Day. Actually, is today July 1st? No, that's tomorrow because that's Canada Day. Anyways, here we go. We're going to start in the fruit and nuts server and just... I can't remember. Oh, I got the Jonas palette, so we can work on lighting if we want. Yeah, I was only able to get the Jonas palette because I lucked out and found a copper nickel ingot in a random room. I guess it's more news, and something else I gotta do is go finish my tower on the Rusty Gears server because we have a big guest coming. I think it's July 16th. We're get Tyron and Sarity, the first couple of Vintage Story themselves. So I need to finish that tower. And I also feel a lot of anxiety about the Museum of Toilets and whether we really want that in there. Yeah, we got the Jonas palette, so I almost started playing with this last night, but I think we're better off. We're gonna do it live. We'll do it live. Just trying to decide though. Does it make sense to have a light above the door? So we only got 50 hits, so we can make 50 light sources with this. And there's no take-backsies if I screw it up. Oh, it's a bunny. Oh, and on our list, that's what I need up on our to-do list. I'm pretty sure we have Sprinter's Flask done. Storage is a big one that needs to be dealt with. My storage is a mess. And I guess I could start adding individual house aspects to the to-do list. Like the outside walls still have not been addressed. Oh, who's online? I didn't even look. Oh, God. Hi, Rift activity. Oh, it's Ozzy is on there. Hello, Oz. Yeah, so lighting. I mean, I could start lighting. I really want some sort of sconce in here. But looking at this, it should be in the middle, and I don't want to do 2 palette hits to get the lighting in there. I guess it would just be off-center. Or I put it above there? You know what? We can, if I screw this up, we can at least reuse the block. So let's just see. Boop. See, we instantly have lots of light to work with. So I think also we need to add a color. What's a good color for the metal sconce sort of thing? We want gold. Let's just start. We're going to start with we'll just use this white that we already have and then figure it out from there. So we could do like a something like this maybe. And once I've done this, I'll probably have to break the block and replace it because game's not really excuse me, very good about this. So let's just see. And I will mirror this. I wonder how much space. I'm not exactly sure how many voxels, and I think it's like 4 I got to work with here. So we'll just see. We'll see how this goes. That's usually my answer for everything, right? We'll see how it goes. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, we're good. So we can actually do this. I don't know if you'd usually put a light there, but hey, most of this house is stuff you wouldn't usually do, so let's just roll with it. It's more like an exit light, I guess, eh? Actually, let's do this. We're just gonna mirror it. Oh, I don't know what I did there. And stick it in there. Now, it still looks kind of dark. I guess this blue light... Where's this blue... Oh, yeah, let's get rid of this. And we'll reuse this light somewhere else. Do a full material paste. Oh, look at that. That's nice and bright now. What the heck? Let's just do all of our entrances. So there's 3 of my 50 lights already gone. And I'm just going to actually break these and place them again, because vintage story lighting is a little squirrely sometimes, to say the least. So that's not bad. We'll probably need at least 1 more light back in here. I think this room might be good like that. In the bathroom, there'll be plenty of light. We'll see what we do. I need to really do this outside wall, though, because it's hard to start working on this when I don't know what we're going to end up with. But anyways, we got some lights, and I think we need to do the outside light. And now that I have the Jonas palette, I remembered that I actually have a whole bunch of ember blocks I could have been using, which don't give off a lot of light, but they do give off some light. And they look kind of cool. Oh, that's like, what's moving around out there? It's the grass. Oh. How much light do these things give off? I got this from the library. Let's just see. We'll put a couple down without doing anything with them and just see what we get a little bit. It's a little sinister, the lighting, but maybe we can make it work somehow. All right, let's see. I mean, it's extra light, free lights. Okay, here we go with the... It is high rift activity, so we can't really be playing outside right now. Glowing Pour. I've always wanted to ask a monitor if y'all make mods for yourself you don't share. Most of the time, unless it's like a trial or a test, I will end up releasing mods. Actually, one I do have that is not anywhere done, but I'm not sure if I'll ultimately share is my... I have a Firebot vintage story integration that I've been fiddling with. And because it would require so much custom setup, I'm not convinced that I would ever release that as a mod. But I mean, I'm sure some do. But for me, generally speaking, I'm probably going to release the mod if I am going to put the time into it. So, short answer, I don't know. I'm sure there are people who have mods that they haven't released, of course. But for me, I mean, ultimately, you do want to share what you've created, I think. And who knows, there could be modders out there that are like literally just, they've never released a mod and they're just using it themselves. So we could do like a little, we're going to do a little fire pity sort of dealio here. Mod yourself a toy and don't bother sharing it. Yeah. Yeah, the other one I could think of is that Firebot one, and that's just because supporting it, I think, would be kind of a nightmare. Because I'll have it very tightly integrated with my own Firebot settings. Which Firebot is a Twitch Twitch integration thingy that's quite cool and handy. And basically you can, I guess it could be a more generic mod that just sends, because all it's doing is sending information to a website that's locally hosted on my machine. You could have chat spawn thing. Well, that would be a different matter. To do that, the mod would have to be shared because it would have to be on whatever server I wanted to play on. Would have to have the mod. I'm sure I saw at one point like a Twitch. Someone made a Twitch. I'm sure I saw a Twitch integration thingy for Story. But I've never looked it up because at the time I wasn't streaming ever. But I should probably look into that one day. See if it's a thing. But really, the Firebot mod is just when I run a command, it will send... basically hits a website, which is locally hosted on my computer. Firebot makes like a mini web server. And it's just pre-made triggers, that's all it's doing. So my idea there would be, like, if I die or something, I could trigger something in Twitch. Or in Firebot, I guess, really. But let's try this. Could be a fun little path light. I will... whoop. Just gotta mix up these things a bit. The other way around, in-game things could post chat and stat. Yes, I could push in-game chat. I could call a local command. Or I'm pretty sure I could have it do something in chat. But what I'm doing now is basically only going to be local client-side things. Which you could do a lot client-side, really. Like, I suppose I could have, like, if I had to redeem, like, you have to play in some stupid third-person mode or something, I could do something like that, I think. Ultimately. Because the camera's all local. I kind of like this. Let's call this... Fireball. So we will save this. Fireball. Straight fire. And actually, now that I think of it, if I'm going to make a bunch of these, I'm going to put my Jonas palette away just in case the pantograph decides to draw from the Jonas palette when I'm doing this, which would be horrible. We're down to 47 lights. So I think the best thing is just line this up. Oh, and I just released a small chisel tool update this morning that would have fixed this problem with the palette not being able to make everything editable. I'm pretty sure I finally got that licked. Let's just use these ones. I guess we'll save some of these ember blocks. I'll save 9 of them. Why not? Just in case. Just in case I decide I want ember blocks. So I can get ember blocks with the Jonas palette, but that's kind of expensive. And here we see the most annoying thing is, why aren't these stacking? There's no real reason for it. It's one of the mysteries of Vintage Story. Why randomly some things don't stack. Chisel blocks specifically. Actually, let's grab some path blocks. I guess I can't really do too much right now with the ridiculous amount of mobs outside, but... And I should make some half slab paths as well. We want to make a path that actually it's 2 in the morning, so we'll be able to do that soon, I think. We need food, don't we? I've got like some really nice cabbage pies that have integrated. Look at that. So much sat. I think it almost a full sat bar per piece here. So we'll get some of that ready. I won't eat it till the last possible minute. Did you integrate your chisel with the quarry mod to allow it to function? No. I definitely have not done anything with the quarry. Like, I try not to touch other mods too much, because that gets screwy, right? You don't know when the other mod's going to update, or what they're going to do, or... And then there's always going to be one more mod that people want integrated, so I just, yeah. I'm not doing that. I'm not messing with that. I may add some fencing. I think this is a big thing that we need to do here is... he just hit his buddy. Sucker. Let's just stick our heads out quick and we'll like... We'll add some of these to the path. Although I think they have to be clustered a lot closer together if we want actual enough light to prevent spawns. But... Yeah, this looks more sinister, even trying to make it a fireball, but oh well. And it looks like we need an awful lot of these to... So I think maybe doing a bunch of oil lamps, this might be a better call. It's kind of neat. It's not going to help with my mob spawning, but I kind of like it. I think now maybe we'll use this light for the... Let's stick this light block here. Oh god, there's stuff there. You go like that. And we're going to go to this. Oh, okay, that doesn't quite work. Okay, I'll do this. The nice thing is, yeah, we'll start with this base. And oh, I think I know what to do. Good morning, Mia. Thank you. The Brazers. Lighting the way to the dungeon. Merry nightmare. Lighting the way to the pig's worst nightmare. Oh, I did this last night. It looks a little purple now because of that blue light, but yeah. I knew this was coming eventually. A little dark, perhaps. Let's see what we can do here. Since we got this light. No, I need the full palette here. Let's do this. This is a butchering room, yeah. We have the butchery mod, so literally when I kill the pigs, I have to string them up. And then the blood actually drains in the buckets. And then you gotta take them on here to actually get the meat. It's a very dark mod, honestly. It's like immersive, but maybe not in a good way. Let's try and make this a little happier. I think a little cartoon pig, maybe that's the answer here, right? I can always change this coloring after. So I'm using the draw mode of the QP chisel. How does the pig's ear? I almost need a little. Do they kind of go out like that? I'm actually gonna look up pig. Okay, so it's like a. Well, when you're trying to work with like pixels, it's so it's amazing how like one pixel difference could turn like a pig into a cat sort of thing. So his eyes are way too big. Just gonna get this shape in and then worry about still not quite there. Now it looks like a now it looks like a puppy. No, this is not a puppy slaughterhouse. That would be too far. Although you can string up the wolves. And it is about as disturbing as you would think it is. So... Is it where the eyes are positioned? Oh no, that's worse. It's more puppy-like. I don't want it to be a puppy. Oh, I'm starving. Just a second. Add the nose divots. Yeah, I think it's the nose shape. And does it need to go down? Oh my gosh, it's looking more and more like a puppy no matter what I do here. Oh, the little... Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, now... That's more pig-like. And now we need to use up this light, or there's no point having it. So. This is the pig ascension chamber. It's definitely more pig-like than it was. Let's go like this. Oh, it's daytime! Yay! Oh God, there's Botorns. It's gonna be my own slaughterhouse if I'm not careful. Piggies have nose. Truer words have never been spoken. Oh God, of course there's two of them. Maybe they're just here to defend the pigs. You never know, we might get lucky here. Oh, crab rave. Another one? Jeez. Telling you to leave my cousins alone, the glowing boar. Oh, temporal gear, there we go. How are you doing, little piggies? Looks like they need to eat. I am actually almost done with the pig farming. I think I have more... Like, I'm not going to have to be doing... Well, no. That's not true. The next pig explosion, I will have to do a cull. That's just life. But the pigs won't be harmed. They're just going to go live on a farm. Goat cheese? No, I'm going to... Actually, what? It's July. Okay. So once... it gets cooler, I'm going to grow soy, and I'm going to try and make the soy milk from expanded foods. What is the... Heat resistant until 40, so we won't try and plant it. I think we'd be okay, but we're going to wait a little longer. To-do list. Oh yeah, well, the to-do list is like flexible, right? It's just something where if I just start standing around and I don't know what to do, at least I can go look at something. And be like, aha! I was supposed to work on X, Y, or Z. Hey, what the frig was I doing? Oh, I was getting food for the pigs. Which I could shell some more peanuts and work on that, but... I try and do a lot of the boring stuff off stream. Grab all this. I should set up a auto feeder for the pigs, but... I don't plan on going much farther than Gen 3, like, in terms of pushing really hard. I don't play this game right now, so I'm living vicariously. Does extended foods have tofu? Sort of. I think you can make soy. You can make soy milk, and I'm pretty sure from that you can make a soy cheese, or maybe you can't. But the soy milk mixed into things at least gets you your, at least hits your dairy. A soybean garden. Hey, what's that from? That's interesting. Planting soybean. Let me just see. Is there... Cheddar cheese, blue cheese, raw cheese. I don't know. Expanded foods. Breaded, candy dumplings, fruit bar, hardtack, gelatin. Gelatin's a good one too, but I think you can do all vegan. I think I saw a recipe there for vegan gelatin. Oh, soft dough. That's what I need the chickens for. Sushi trail mix and yogurt. Expanded meats? Oh, gratin. More cottage cheese. One select cheese. Cold pasta. Maybe it's in the expanded liquids. There's so much stuff. And there's so much stuff in this mod. You can make soy gelatin. Okay. Bread starter. I mean to make some bread starter. I need to find some salt. Soy milk. I don't see what you can do with the soy milk from there. It's nice they have this kneading ingredient now anyways. But it'll get your, I think it'll get your dairy. I'm not 100% sure, actually. Dairy or protein hit? I could save myself some grief and just have actual fences, but doing survival is fishing and cooking. Oh yeah, glowing bear. I've like literally, I spent the whole evening the other day making like some crazy bread. It's like I'm gonna put up my chair to stand up. How doomed is a save game when such a mod suddenly goes end of life? It depends. There's no one answer for that. Very nightmare. You could get a lot of question mark blocks to clean up. I mean, we have on Rusty Gears. I know, like Sid, we removed bricklayers, which adds a lot of blocks. So there was a lot of fixing going on, but it was doable. I know if you remove chisel tools, you end up with some, and you use chisel doors, you end up with some funky blocks. That could be removed with World Edit, but... Oh! I forgot I put those there. I'm going to pick them up. This was from the library room. Yeah, if it's just a display block like in bricklayers, most of the time it's just a matter that you're gonna have question mark blocks on floating around. You may or may not have to use World Edit. See, this path goes straight into the garden. Oh, how are my nuts doing? My nuts are coming along. Soon I'll have these nuts. Ooh, let's get our daily allotment of honey. I keep meaning to make more of these, but it actually has not really been that necessary. Like I get between like 5 and 6, and I get this a couple of times a day. So because it's just me, this hasn't been too bad. Oh, the Langstrom, I am 0 to, well, at least I've heard that the Langstrom hides are a bit of a project. And I'm quite happy with the output of those. If anything, I'd make another couple sets of the clay hives. All right, we want to... Whoops. We have temporal engineering, which is what lets us break TLs and create them, which is good. Let's do this. I keep meaning to make this path from the TL up to the house. I mean, we got Canada Day tomorrow. I doubt if I will be on making videos. Actually, no, I might be able to do Canada Day because we're not going to be doing anything immediately. Maybe a short stream, we'll see. Got a daughter in one of the cadet corps, so we gotta get her to the parade. That goes there. I do want to make this a little park area, but don't need to do that quite yet. So I mentioned it at the very start of the video, but on, I think it's July 16th. I need to double check. Tyron, the creator of Vintage Story, and his wife Sarity will be visiting the Rusty Gear server. So at some point, I'm going to have to do a couple of streams fixing up that friggin' tower so that it's presentable when they arrive. I'll probably put something on the schedule for that once I see what time it's going to be on and all that stuff. Country, and you're probably still just a calling. No, we're a country. That's what the Canada Day is. It's becoming, is it Dominion Day or something? We need some more pathing blocks. But it wasn't like as officially a country is actually fairly later than you'd think in history. Gravestones, grab some of these. And I did a little update to Chisel Tools this morning, which makes the Pathmaker have almost not infinite durability, but very, very high durability. So it is now a practical thing to make chiseled paths, I think. Guess I better watch where I am cutting through here. Let's bring it up to like here, maybe. Or leave lots of space for future. Oh, you know, let's fill this hole in because you just know this is a hazard. I'm sure, yeah, I've been down that hole. Alright, we'll patch that up. Oh god. And I'm not trying to make a perfect path, so if I have to do a little bit of curves to line everything up, that is just fine. Which is this? That's the trail head, I guess, there. Let's go over here. I do strongly prefer my paths to be meandering. Although when you're doing like a big, long path somewhere, it's hard not to get sucked into like straight paths. There we go. I'll probably cut this section down, flatten it all out. This does need to go around, doesn't it? No, I also need to finish the path going down to the water, to the bridge. And I should make the bridge a little nicer too, because it's literally just a strip of round earth right now. Oh, looks like we need to make a few more. I think we need to get the stones. So that's not bad there. The paths have a bit of a... They're not arrow straight, right? I should maybe work on this bridge. So I can go up to the pigs. And actually I need a little... It's kind of a desire path, if you've ever heard of that, because I'm always wanting to go from here up to there, so I should do that too. And then maybe have some gates around the house and start adding lights, because I'm tired of like the drifters being right at my door, banging on the door and moaning. It's like, guys, calm down, stop being so weird. Whoops. Oh, I still got all this grain in my inventory. Ooh. I'll use the rest of my embers on as many of these fire bowls as I can. I think I at least need to have a line of them going down there. There. Yeah, let's just burn some more. I need to get some more polished granite rock, which I think my slab is by the pigs. So we'll go top up their food and grab. And then maybe under here should be stone, or it should be a little more nice than just sticking the fireball there by itself. It looks kind of weird in daylight. Or I just need to cut the grass. How are we doing there, piggers? No, they're doing all right. I hope they appreciate the pig art. And then I've got like a pair, a boar and a sow, that somehow escaped. So I just let them live. They might actually function as a bit of a backup in case my pig population gets wiped somehow. Which, come to think of it, I probably should have a lightning rod there. I'm just playing with, well, not fire, electricity, I guess. Alright, let's make this path. Yeah, it's like a happy pig is a productive pig or something, I don't know. I'm sure it's definitely very, what's the word? My brain. I'm still trying to think of the word I wanted to use. It's not coming to me. Dystopian. Dystopian pig messages. Let me just see where... I probably should start from here. What's the best way to go up here? This? Where's my other path coming in from? Here. Okay, so we can keep working our way over. There we go. Oops. There we go. We got our little loop. I guess maybe a loop down from the side door to the hillside. In case you don't want to go in the house. Maybe from back here. Let's do this. Make it a little crossroads. Give the house room to grow just in case. We need to go down quite a bit here. Unless I do the actual stairway paths, maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea. How do you make those? I don't recall. Oh, it's 3 and 1. Okay, I'm gonna need 4 stone. So if we go here, I think that's the right spot. Oh, not quite. My inventory is full. I have no more room. I guess what I can do is start put these ember blocks down somewhere useful. And then I'll come by and paste. Okay, so there's one there. Oh, it's almost nighttime again, jeez. So I'll come back with some polished granite and we'll paste those into the little path marker thingies. So let's get a bit more stone and we're going to do this staircase. To here. And I guess that staircase also. And then to there. Uh-oh. We're already getting spawns. Yep. The night is not hardly even here, and they're already going to harass us. So mean. Okay, so I think, was it this? Hey, lore keeper Leo. Yes, treating me pretty good lately, actually. I've been enjoying it for sure. I'm on the fruit and nut server, as it's unofficially called. That has well-bred grapefruit and willow, rainy, Leo Fire. I'm trying to think who else is Vintage Story streamers. Oh, Timo, of course. Who could forget Timo? Okay, I think that's it for the path making. Well, you can see the things. I'm going to just use the rest of those ember blocks. Let's find a place to stick these paths. You see, storage is on my to-do list because it's a rapidly deteriorating situation. You're new to VS, you know no one. Okay, well, welcome to VS. I hope you enjoy your stay. And you're in for a nice, long, hopefully enjoyable progression of learning and everything. Like, I've been playing it for, I'm never exactly sure. I keep looking it up and then forgetting. But somewhere around 6 years I've been playing it. And I still haven't done everything. Hey, Zishya. Soon you'll be on Twitch. Yeah. Welcome. Right here. I need to have the thing. Oh, percuss. Of course it's percuss in the house. For some reason, he's the only one that does that redeem. Welcome, percuss. How you doing today? You gonna be, are you streaming today? Streaming these nuts. Oh, wait. I got an extra bucket here for the honey.
None of your phase wicks, Quinnen.
Nice. I had to actually edit out a swear word from that. That's from an Australian cartoon where one of the characters happens to be called Quentin, which is literally the only reason I know about it, because I was playing with some Aussie people and they kept saying, "Shut up, Quinn." Alright. Oh, no, that's the claystone. Here's some granite. We need some of these for pasting in the fire bowl thingies. Oh, it's calm rift activity. Wow, this is a truly miraculous night. Let's get the rest of these ember blocks. Where is an intact firebowl? I need to take a copy of it. There's one. Okay. This is just... Oh! Look at that. Guy actually spawned in there. That's just like a little cave, and I tend to do my... Oh, I wonder if I should make this more of a crossroad. Well, nah, it's maybe better to be all loosey-goosey. Just slowly place these, and then we'll go backtrack and... Oh, I can't believe it's a calm rift activity night. How convenient for once. This will help lead anyone coming through the TL towards my... I need to put my hay things on the ground around the TL. Going to put my chair back down because my legs are happy. Is this modded? Yes, this is extremely modded. Including my own mod, which is chisel tools. Which there is like block by block chiseling in Vintage Story. And I made the chisel tool mod that gives you like this pantograph for cutting and pasting and some like a whole array of tools to go with that. But it's funny, a lot of people end up thinking that I put chiseling in the game. I just extended chiseling. Thanks, Perk. Feel free to shout yourself out, Perk. We need a shout out for Willow and Timo and all of them peoples. I really should just have a command for that. Alright, I got one more of these blocks. I guess we'll do it here. And that's all the ember blocks until I find another library rune, which is also modded.
These nuts. Got it.
Lorekeeper Leo has decided to follow me into glory.
Thanks for the follow, Lorekeeper. Look at that, I got working follow notifications. I'm like a friggin' pro now. Hey, Heron Yager. Welcome, welcome. So we got, what are we doing next? Is it time to consult the list? Lighting is a thing on the list. Wait, was that a raid one? Oh, woo, okay. I don't even remember all the, when I got Firebot, I started adding sound redeems. Like crazy. Alright, what is going on? Okay, let's not wait outside in case they start spawning. I'm just looking. Need more lime with an exclamation mark. Why do I need more lime? I guess for everything. Oh, for making... processing leather. Lighting storage. Yes, storage is a big one. My storage is a disaster. And I think instead of expanding my windmill, which is fast enough for my purposes, I'm going to start using some flax for making better crates. What do I need for better crate, by the way? Okay, we need a wooden chest, and then the linen, and then wood. It's too bad you can't convert regular crates into better crates, but oh well. So I do have a bunch of copper here. I'll just leave that one. Let's say we make some nails and strips. Let's say we clean our inventory and then make some nails and strips. At least there's the excess where I put the extra pallets. Yeah, another miscellaneous. Everything is miscellaneous right now. I don't have proper storage. And for those just joining, this is my house. Oh, there's no point showing the cool views right now. It's nighttime. Okay, we need to ditch some of this stuff too. Did I just hear something go into my inventory? I'm trying to clean up here, people. We're just gonna make a whole bunch of better crates. Which is a modded item. Oh, and we had Sprinter's Flask on our list, and we actually have it, so I could take that off. I could probably take Recall Flask off, because we're running with Keep Inventory, so suddenly Recall Flasks don't seem quite as necessary. That's the thing. I was trying to remember this morning what I wanted to add for like a extra sound. It would be... Oh, I already took that up. thing. Actually, I'm going to take off the recall flask. Because honestly, with keep inventory, you could just die and go home for free. Might be a bit cheaty, might be a bit abusive, but it's hard not to do it when it is an option. Oh, I didn't actually light this yet. Oops. What a dummy. So let's... Oh my god, I'm hit... Oh, I need the hammer, but I don't want that hammer. I want the busted hammer. Looks like I need to make a new hammer soon. Good morning, Deathblow, and welcome. And good morning, Cal, welcome. Anyone else I missed? I'm not sure. Lime, not time. Need more time. I should put that on there. I should just gaslight you and change that so it reads time. So I haven't really bothered doing anything towards steel. I do have some meteoric iron, which I probably should go out and find more, but we could do some exploring too. I actually have not really been leaving the base so much. I could have a suit of make some armor too. Mia says Ramdurf has like 5 or 6 different texture options. How is it a placeholder? Well, in the basement, I'm going to keep the basement with rammed earth, but it's the top floor of the house that I want something else, and I still have yet to determine what's going up there. Definitely not this stone. And I think if I make the whole house this red, it's going to be too much. So it's just been sitting like this for a long time now because I haven't really decided. Do I put wood? But then I got wood running all along the floors. But right now it's nails and strips time. I guess it doesn't matter which version I use, does it? Well, I'll do the 8. That's less placing. I don't know if this is faster or have the... Wait a minute. We can have the best of both worlds. While we work on this one, we'll have the Held Hammer make plating for the next one, which is a faster way to smith this. Now the smithing, we do have a mod called Napster. That means I don't have to manually move all these voxels everywhere. I could just keep hammering away. Yeah, everyone needs coffee. I've had 2 already. I really should stretch it out more, but because apparently that's what better. You want the caffeine effect. I guess it's better to have small amounts over a long period of time. What was all these? What are you on there? I don't get whatever you're doing there, Kirk. I don't understand. Stretch it out to 10 cups. Oh yeah, did you got your new coffee maker? Because the old brew pot panel went out communing with it. It's my first single brew maker you've ever had. I went through quite a few. I had the AeroPress, which was pretty good, but also like I had a couple problems, incidents where you just AeroPress it too hard. It goes all over the coffee tips over And then we spent a lot of time, my wife and I, like for Christmas, I was like, okay, I'm going to get myself a new, like, 1-step bean to brew coffee maker. And we're looking all around at all the ones. So my brother had one years ago. But I assume he still has it. But we just, like, after a lot of research, I ended up with the little V60 pour-over filter basket. And that's what I use now, and it's fine. And I do have a little hand grinder to make like the fancy coffee. And I have bought an okay amount of like a little bag of grounds, like good ones, or of beans. And I find I just keep doing the Costco pre-ground because I can't be bothered to go through the grinding process. Even though I can easily complete it while the kettle is boiling. I did the, is it Hoffman or something? I'd looked up like the recipe, and I have done a few times where I've weighed it out. If I do bother to use the good beans that I grind, I will get out the scale and weigh out the 250 grams of water and do the bloom and then a pause and then pour 50 grams and wait 10 seconds. Can you make nails and strips with 1 bar? You can make 4. So it's kind of the same difference. Whether you do the 4 or 1, there is a mod that lets you get 9. Yeah, so I don't make it like you can't make an 8 nails and strips with. Well, you know what? I'm gonna need a new saw by the time I'm done this. All right, what do I have a lot of? 179 oak logs, and I know there's a whole oak forest. Oh, well, I already got some board. We're going to use up these acacia boards. So let's just start with this. I will take some of the... Oh, look at that. I'm 1 board short. Yeah, I think you can. You know, I should have tried that since we have Napster. But I don't think that you can, honestly, do the 2 for with 1 ingot. If you can, I'll be very mad, because that means I've wasted a lot. Oh, look at, there's some more. I was hoping... Oh, okay, there's a couple more boards. Again, ending up with an odd amount. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay. This is gonna be okay. Can I use these to make better crates? So I can, thank God. I keep forgetting it's oak I want to make these out of in case I want to make decorative chests. So the rest of them, these are no big deal. These will be turned into better crates. But we definitely want to be working with oak for most of the crafting things, because chisel tools wants that. So let's grab some oak. Oh, and I guess I need to start burning my... Let's see, it is July, so I need 2 more months to start making... To start planting flax again, just so it doesn't get heat damaged. There's our first 8. And these are so much better than vanilla crates. Except I think the way you put them in is the opposite of vanilla crate, so that's going to take me some getting used to. Go. So let's just start with this. I'm gonna have inventory struggles here, but we'll get through this. Oops. Yeah. See, is it control to put in? Oh, control locks. How do I put in all the stacks? Oh my God. Okay, control will lock it. So even if I run out of rammed earth, this will remain the rammed earth. Okay, this will be my charcoal one. Oh wait, is there no way to like... No, that's not it. Okay, so control click does... Oh no, it doesn't. Does anyone know? Can I put all my stuff in there at once from my inventory? Flax twine. Whoops. Put that sideways. Double click. Okay. Thanks, Perko. There we go. Yeah, that clicking like that, that's fine. That's plenty fine. Okay, this one's empty. Okay, this one's gonna be messy. What's here? Native copper. Which I am rather short on now, but still good to have. They're expecting miracles from me right now. Always, Perk. You're the miracle man. That's what everyone calls it. Sticks! So much nicer just to look at it. I guess it's maybe not quite as immersive, but I don't care. I like it. Red lime. Red lime. No, just lime. Plain old lime. And oak logs. Let's move this one over, actually.
Quentin, there's nothing going on.
Nothing going on up here, that's for sure. That makes me think there is something going on. Why would you say that? Fallen stick in the corner. Oh no! Oh, I got it. Thanks. Now you can get the labels with some extra steps on vanilla crates, but I really do prefer better crates when they're an option. So I don't know, we might have to dig out the basement a bit, because this is not going to be a lot of storage, really. Whoops! That was dumb. Dang it. What a mess. No, it's locked too. Give me my... Okay, punch it. That's right. There. And you can also upgrade these. Man, overboard. Because especially with something like granite stone that you might end up with piles with, it's nice to... And I think one of the best features is this lockout. That way I know I'm supposed to have brown coal here, but I'm just out right now. Bountiful chunk of hematite. I should probably process some of that, eh? Charcoal. So I gotta make some more now. This is much better. This thing just needs to go. I do want to make some maybe high capacity. Well, I don't know if I'll do high capacity decorative chests. They're so expensive. They're only in the game because people complained when I removed the bug that was giving the decorative chests too much durability. Alright, but in any case, Let's make some more of those. See, now I can see, look at that. That's where my oak is. Amazing. Oh, I need acacia boards. Do I want a spot for acacia boards? Probably. And with carry-on mod, it's easy enough to shift all this around later. I keep doing the wrong keys now, though, now that I'm using these. That's just par for the course. Make another 8 of those, anyways. We still have 10 nails and strips, so maybe we do regular decorative chests with those. Oh, here's the acacia logs. What is going on here? Whoops! Oh my gosh. I'm losing it! I'm losing the plot here. Oh, we gotta put away. Let's put these oak boards away. There we go. Look at that. I don't know what I'll do with these crates. Can't trade them. Alright, well, we got our hematite nuggets. And actually, yeah, I can sort all these out after the fact. Oh. Wait a minute. Did I put... sakes. Those are supposed to go in there. Okay, so we want... Oh. Oh, I do have one for red clay. I just never... Oh my gosh. Help me. Help me, I'm losing my mind. The controls are just subtly different between the vanilla and this one. Alright, let's reorganize a bit. Like, actually, I could push that one right to there, because I'm going to need that often, right? And then we'll put the irony things together. Time to eat. Boom, look at that. Full sat bar. What is this? Rammed earth. We will put that wood together. Actually, could spend all day doing this. Oh, I said to get more lime. I didn't realize I had all that lime because I couldn't see what was in the chests. Let's put the clay together. And we will move that like that, I guess. Guess we could put the lime there for now. And... whoops. Oh yeah, you could put these in facing up or down, which is a nice little curse thing you could do. You can put them on the ceiling facing down or on the floor, so you're looking down on them, which is, it seems wrong, but who's the judge? Yeah, you can make an entire floor of these things. I guess I put the empty one there. Let's see, we got stone. And we got 2 left. Actually, you know what? Let's move these tool racks. And I might be moving all this anyways. This was actually temporary, right? I just have a direct drive held hammer, and then I manually swap it out. So I should leave more room for mechanical stuff, but oh well. what's done is done. Alright, so we want this one over here. I guess I could put that like that, why not? Let's actually put away some of these tools. There. Actually, let's put these gigantic things away, since I'm not actively using them. Alright, what's another good thing? I think fat, even though I don't have piles of it right now, and resin, maybe beeswax. This is stuff that I probably don't have piles of, but it's nice to look at the thing and see if I have any, right? Make forage. A full box would be freaky. I have done almost that. I have had, like, you come in and on the top was some and on the bottom was some and then the sides were all storage. I think it was about that time that I made the storage controller mod, because at that point I'd lost my mind. The storage controller originally was just supposed to be mostly about sorting better crates, but it ended up more like a big AE storage system, which I'm still torn on whether to ever use that mod or not, even though it's my own, because sometimes it really, like, if I had storage controller, I would not have spent this time doing this. I would have just buried a bunch of chests and just dumped everything in there and pulled it out, which, I mean, isn't the worst thing in the world, but... So there's a high cap chest. Powdered borax. Oh, and all back in here is my my food storage, which still counts as cellars because I've limited the size of the holes. Here's my pemmican. And actually this one I keep meaning to change because I can't really access it anymore. So I should really just fill that in. Fill up on these nuts. Oh, I keep forgetting I gotta punch it now. So we'll fill that in. And that water source, I guess I could fill that water source in and have more. These are decorative barrels, so I am able to stack them up. Unless I go back to an actual cellar. You know what? If I move this thing, I can't put a cellar block here because this is where the stairs are. Yeah, even if it's a build, a big part of your building is storage. So if you have storage controller, which we do on Rusty Gears server, and it actually kind of worked out. I think I'm not happy with this whole smithing area. We should make our decorative anvils and forges. And actually, this tool wall, maybe this tool wall is not in the best place either. And actually, this table is a mistake. We'll just jam it into a miscellaneous chest. Oh yeah, I need to make some more chests for storage. Although, I guess if I get rid of this whole mess and set it up properly, that might lead me a little better into organizing this room. This just bucket just lying there in the middle of the floor. Someone's going to trip on that. There's this one, but I don't think I can... Well, let's... Oh, it will be happy up there. See, the decorative barrels, I should probably go and add the thing to let decorative barrels be used with carry-on. Because it'd be nice. I can't move these without emptying them. I think I need to have a little break and get some water. And this is where every time I'm like, I should make a break video. But instead we'll play some brain rot. How about that? So let me just put this on. I'm just going to get a drink. Oops. Oh, I forgot I had this chat thing. I probably should have that on there. Wait. What does that say? Oh yeah, that's your... I forgot I had that. I turned that off. This is the one that we're supposed to have on here. Okay, let me mute my mic. And...
Come on down to the Museum of Toilets, bring your whole family, they're sure to enjoy it. Family fun for all to see. Find out what happens to your poop and pee. Toilet fun for everyone. The gift shop alone is a reason to come. We got rides, we got slides. The playground cleaned with utmost pride. Come on down to the Museum of Toilets. Bring your whole family, they're sure to enjoy it. Family fun for all to see. Find out what happens to your poop and pee. So pack your family into the car. Come on down, you know where we are. Everyone will have so much fun. Come and see what comes out of your bum. Come on down to the Museum of Toilets. Bring your whole family, they're sure to enjoy it. Family fun for all to see. Find out what happens to your poop and pee. Come on down to the Museum of Toilets. Bring your whole family, they're sure to enjoy it. Family fun for all to see. Find out what happens to your poop and pee.
I saw the music. I got my water. I'll run another music command. And then I'll be right back. Oh, there we go. Tech Bate, just for you, Mia.
Chevron, one is encoded. Let's get it on, get this party loaded. I've come through the star and I'm here today to say Tech Bate, homie, because it's your birthday. Chevron, two locks, we can't be stopped. Come up to the office, quick to office. How do you like that? He's stumped by my sack. Yo, Tech Bate, it's your birthday. Living it up with Ronnie McKay. beat for a little more feel. Come and get down with Jackson and Cole and O'Neal. And if you still think that you can't win, well, I've got some ballad. It's Jordan's Quinn. Yo, take my take, it's your birthday. Living it up with Ronnie McKay. Now get it on for Chevron 5. Party going live. We got some new guests to add to the group. We got us T.O. can break tag 2. Jaffa Cree, we say to them as we party from midnight until ZPM. Chevron 6 locked, it can't be stopped. All the way through 7, it's time to ascend. Turn it up to 11. Oh no, we dropped the beat. Better get your motivation. Sirens going off, we have unscheduled activation. Coming down the party like a straight fire. Just watch out, here comes a fire. You might think that you shield guys, but you better bug out, cause it's the alright. Yo, take my day, it's your birthday. Living it up with Ronnie McKay. Chevron 7 is locked. No way, we're getting blocked. Wait, you must be a hater, cause here comes a replicator. Every time you think they're gone, they appear again to bring it on.
Alright.
Yo, take my day, it's your birthday. Living it up with Ronnie McKay.
I won't stop it. We'll just let it finish.
I know it's getting late, but some of this is Chevrolet. The room starts to shake, now the gate opens to Atlantis. I can barely control this.
I'm not gonna try and dance. I have thought of making a dancing mod. Just some basic dancing moves. I did notice that the one line is very awkward, where it says about going to ZPM from like 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. to ZPM? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Alright. What are we doing? What are we doing? We were doing some store. Are you gonna respect the bear? There was some like codeman last night killed a bear and I guess just let it rot. So Grapefruit kicked him with a message saying respect the bear. It wasn't like a permanent kick, it was just a fun thing. Say yes, server daddy. That's what, actually shout out Wellbed Grapefruit if you're there, Perk. Unless you're off doing your own thing. I don't know if he shouted at Willow yet either. What are we doing? What are we doing? I think that's enough crates for now. Let me just look through some of my crap and... Oh, I know one crate we're going to put in a crate. We're going to get those temporal gears and stick them in a crate. Stupid non-stacking temporal gears. I wonder if the pallets would go in a crate. I'm going to try it. Watch me like crash the server or something. Those can go in the crate. None of that. And you know what? I think I probably got stuff in... Oh. We could saw those back down into the planks and throw them in a crate. Seeds... I'm pretty happy with seeds. Oh, there's some quartz though. Except my inventory's full, so I gotta go back up there. I hope to one day find a salt thing and then need a salt crate, but... Alright, well first we gotta clean out the inventory. Okay, that worked. I wouldn't try... Oh, that's ugly. That's strange, actually, that it's doing that. Maybe some of the Z coordinates I picked for that, but I will still do that because those don't stack normally, right? So those eventually don't have enough yet, but they quickly end up with lots of them. Oh, Oh, flint, of course. We don't want flint. Actually, I feel like if I put a used pallet in there, it would be okay, but it might, when I go to take one out, I wouldn't know if I was going to get a used pallet or a new one. I should see if I adjust the Z a bit of the transform for that, if that would fix that. I'll mess around with that later. Let's make some decorative chests. I feel like I need a lot more space, and I'm just, unless I do, okay, let's move these guys. We could actually put them up here, maybe. In this dead space that for some reason I created myself. That's going to be a pain to fill, isn't it? Oh wait, we'll do it here. Actually, this works out because I'm less likely to step on them once I've poured them out. Okay. The copper cauldron. I have a whole kitchen, and yet I'm always downstairs cooking. The storage sub-basement? Well, that is the, that is a possibility. We'll try not, hopefully it won't come to that. Oh, and these stairs are so steep that I take a slight amount of damage when I run down them. Which kind of abuses me in its own way. There we go. That helps, because now maybe I can make a row of storage chests. Where do I put this bucket? Can it? Will it sit up? Oh, it will sit up on there, because these are decorative crate, or decorative barrels. Which I will, I think, chisel out some fun little barrels with a little graphic on it. I've done that before. So let's... We're going to grab this. Let's try and keep, I guess, 2 blocks. What's this one? Oh, that's my spare high capacity chest. Okay. Let's make a bunch more of these. It is somewhat of a toss-up here how we want it. Like, crates are much more efficient storage, but I just tripped and fell down the mod's rabbit hole. Oh yeah, there's it's called Rustbound Magic, right? I have not actually ever used it yet because it looks so complicated that I just looked at it and ran away screaming, basically. But it does look like a cool mod. And we cannot pick up these. These I made by mistake, and now I can't get rid of them. So now that I have these down, actually I can make 2 more. I'm gonna do this. This is the one I keep to put on my back when I'm out adventuring. I wonder how upset people would be if they logged on one day and the decorative crates had like a little extra storage in them. And then the high cap ones were even bigger. QP, the chat bar is a nice idea, but we can't see the bottom of the screen in hotbar. Oh, yes. Do we do it like that, or do I just turn it off again? Let's just turn it off for now, because people can always put the chat on the side. Although, I don't know why, when you go and turn the chat on Twitch and try and have like the theater mode, I don't know why you can't just get a full screen with the chat overlaid. Or do we do it on the right side here? Let's see. Let's play with this for a second. See what people think. Because we can go... Oh no, we can't go like that. I think I have to set that up in... Oh, that's so annoying that I can't... Oh my god. Alright, we're just to turn that off for now. And I will have to think of... I will mess with that off stream and I'll put the game on. Yeah, I know. I was like, just... What year is this? Perfect, keep it there, yeah. Yeah, we'll do this. This is the stream now. Because you guys are so important to me. This is how we're going to do the stream from now on. That was perfect reading size. I'm sure there's a way to fix that, and I will investigate off stream. You no longer, or like, I'll make a new window for the game and just put, actually, I guess that's another option, right? You put the game a little smaller, but I don't think that's a good option. Okay, so we're going to want... Actually, I should have decorative signs to go with these chests. Should we do that? What do you think? Should we have some fun? What is a good... Let's do it. We're gonna make decorative chests. It's happening right now. And do we want to make them out of wood, I guess, probably, with some other little details? Okay, so I'm going to drop 2 there. And then we're going to grab this and go like that. This is upside down, by the way, right now. And so we figure out the whole decorative chests thing. Yeah. Also, I'm sure you're aware, but I wanted to share with you your mod is at the very top. Is that the top? That could be in the random sort, though. Oh, you know, no, it's at the top because I literally just did an update this morning. So, like, no one... That particular sort is by, like, last updated, I think, by default. That's why I'm at the top. Because the top, not that I'm checking or concerned about it in any way, but I happen to know that the top mod is primitive survival. But chisel tools would be number 4 or 5, I think, if you remove all the library mods. I'm just saying. Yeah, its top is primitive survival, then I think usually better runes, which is like, you know, well deserved. Let's just say that. Better runes is definitely like a top tier must have mod. I mean, chisel tools can be too, but not everyone does chiseling. Some people just don't want to do it. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. Although, do I want... Yeah, we'll do a bit of trim. We'll do a little gap in between them. So the idea with the decorative, almost all, like if you have chisel tools, these pretty much all work the same. They're like the same as the vanilla variant, but then they accept a chisel block as their shape. Yeah, actually, Lorekeeper, the chiseling is vanilla. Like, here's a vanilla chisel, and I can, like, I need a hammer in my offhand, but you can do the you could do this in vanilla. It just, you have to do it all manually, whereas my tool adds, like this hand planer that lets you flip stuff around. And of course, the big one's the pantograph that lets you copy and paste and do all sorts of stuff. And then I also added, where's the pantograph, by the way? There it is. I also added this system where I can save, like I've made most of the stuff somewhere else and I can bring it into the server or save between worlds and such. Yeah, chisel tools, once you get into chiseling, that's when you probably are going to want chisel tools. If you don't really care to do chiseling, then it doesn't really matter. Dang it. It's not what I wanted. Binged YouTube videos like crazy. Yeah, like, Vintage Story is so on, like, the upswing right now. Like, it's crazy how much traction it's getting. Well-deserved traction. But I know there's a bit of friction there too, because people will be like, well, okay, this looks interesting, and then you go to actually buy it, and it's their own little website with their own account, and then I'm sure that's a point of friction for people. So you can get it on Itch, and you can get it on Humble Bundle. Yeah, Solston's great. Cursor, I think I've watched too. Yeah, Gemini Tay, she just started playing, and she's like a Minecraft hermit. And there's like Boffy or someone, I think is the name is, that I've watched, which was pretty entertaining, and it was interesting to see his struggles with the startup of Vintage Story. Because stuff I've been playing for so long that everything just kind of makes sense to me. But to see him struggle with basic things and then think, oh, you know what? That isn't immediately obvious. Okay, this trim is way too much. That looks stupid. So we're going to fix it. And we'll just blow that out again. Oh, wait a minute. I know how to fix this. We're going to use the push mode. We'll push it in like that. Then push it back. And then draw it out. Oh, no. I'm in the wrong mode here. Do that. And then in theory, I got one voxel here. So we could do this. Yeah, Solston, like, he's actually one of a fellow Rusty Gear. I don't know, he just doesn't Twitch, so I guess we can't really shout him out properly, but Solston's great. And you should check out the Rusty Gears. I need to add a command to shout out basically all the Rusty Gears, which is sort of like a hermit crafty sort of deal for Vintage Story. And we got actually percusses on here and another gear. There's like Cricket Brit. There's all sorts of fine Rusty Gear people. And actually, I'm playing on a server that's basically all streamers also. Or half streamers. Streamers and... He doesn't stream, yeah. No, I get the feeling like he doesn't stream, like he's locked into like his edits and stuff, because he does such a good job on that. So actually, if we do this... And I always use this rammed earth as starter blocks. Oops, wrong mode. There we go. So if I do this, and then we're going to push this down. Do we maybe push it down one more? Maybe actually needs to go like this. This looks so unstable, it looks like it needs to have warnings and those little wall fasteners. Ooh, Solston, yeah. Let's add some little... If we did like a little pattern like this. And I will change this to wood eventually. Right now, we're just roughing it in. Just looking at the chat here, you said, no drifters. Said, more drifters. I don't know about this. It's really hard to do a nice lattice pattern with even number of voxels. I could also just do... Dallas Med was the other creator I watched. He was the one I learned about chiseling from. I have not seen that one. Was that YouTube or Twitch? Oh wait, what if we just go like this? We could have a bigger door down there, and then actually, up here, maybe we do... vertical doors? This, like, chiseling here is basically, is the end game of Vintage Story. At least for me it is. And it definitely extends it way beyond... I think I had some acacia paneling up here. There's logs. I thought I had actual building... Oh, there we go. So, where have I left my paintbrush? I need my paintbrush. Oh. That is such an ugly, strong... No, we're not doing that. I think maybe stripped logs might be the answer here. Pine, acacia. Let's do acacia, and I need a hammer. I think this is what you do. It's been a minute. No. Logs, idiot. There we go. This is that guy having a little spaz out there. Or is it just that it's too dark in here for this wood? And then I'm going to have to do the trim something else because let's get some proper lighting in here. Some white lighting that's going to stop messing with everything I do. So we will get our most precious of tools, the Jonas palette, which I cannot make another one of for a long time because I don't actually have steel. I was just super lucky to get... okay, we're going to take this one down. And I will save this away because, again, that's a valuable light block. And... let me get some more starter blocks here. We'll try and make a nice light. The seal, actually, let's have a look at our... let's see what we got for ceiling lights. I don't know about that, Cal. I am perfectly happy. I know you're joking. But some people do get a little... they're like, no, you can never say Minecraft. I'm perfectly happy to say Minecraft. I still play every once in a while, although less and less, but I will still play some Minecraft. Actually, every year till this year, about this time of year, I end up spending about, like, 2 months or so blowing through Minecraft packs. Having fun playing modded Minecraft, but this year it didn't click. I just kind of kept playing Vintage Story. Okay. I forget who made that. It was either Perk, Dampus, or Mosquito. I can't remember who made those nuts. I forgot about those. Yeah, I know some people, I don't know, it's like anything on the internet, right? You get into fanboyism. And it gets, I don't know. Gets to be a bit much. Are we just going to, like, start a new light fixture? Got these little storm lights. We could try that. Let's try that. So we will do a precious Jonas palette click. Paste that. And actually, you know what we could go... oh, no. Don't use that. Don't need to be wasting that. Could go with, like, underwater submarine style light. Let's see. That might be a bit much. What if we go black with it? Actually, I don't know. That's interesting. Let's make another one. The important thing not to waste is the Jonas palette. I literally only have like 45 lights left I can make with it. Let's see what we think of this. Oh yeah, the dot, yeah. There's actually command dot not Minecraft. And it literally does that. Oh, you might not be able to see. I don't know if the live thing. No, that's on my screen. Maybe you can see in the top corner of the screen there now. It should say not Minecraft. So let's put another light here. I'm going to do 2 more. The important thing is that I can recover. There. Oh god, these should be lined up. Nice. So to about here, there. So let's move this one. Come along here. Okay, let's move this one out. I don't know. I can always fiddle with this more later too. So there goes to there. I think, is that it? Oh well, at least we have more lighting. Yeah, it's a constant struggle too with I guess it's a conversation starter when you're streaming Vintage Story. No, it's not Minecraft. It's really not. I'm gonna have to get a new palette soon. Alright, actually what we're gonna do is we're gonna put away the friggin' Jonas palette. Look at that, only have 43 hits left on it. So this needs a trim color. Do we want like a gold sort of color? Have I done trim anywhere else in the house that... I guess it's more, do we want like a brassy, a fake brassy sort of color? Or do we want a fake silvery sort of color? Well, let's try first with like a gold-ish color. So some of the stuff you can see me doing is vanilla. Some of it has been modified a bit. Like all those creative colors and the palette, that is from my mod. But multi-material chiseling is totally a vanilla thing. Can we get away? No. Let's see. I go to this. I might have to get rid of those handle sort of things. Let's see. Okay, I like this outline. Oops. And this drawing without having to remove the block and place it, that's part of my models. The draw mode. Let's get rid of those. You know, I'm still not convinced by this trim here. It feels like it's too much. Oops, I did not want to do that. There. I guess the other thing, does this really fit the aesthetic of a basement? Oh well. I'll try not to question it. Oops. Well, what would this be like if we trimmed it in gold? Well, then I guess when it's beside the other one, we'll have this weird double... Well, we'll just try a few, and if we don't like it, we'll change it. So you can spend just hours upon hours doing this chiseling. And I do find it's so much better than chisels and bits. Like, I've tried chisels and bits mod on Minecraft, and I just can't with it. Well, I think there's nothing for it, but here, we need to make some copies. Whoops. Make it editable first. Uh-oh. Well, let's just see where we're at with this. I think this is going to want... It actually changes the active tool depending on what material you've chiseled with, which is both kind of cool and kind of annoying. So you see the chest does show up when you open it, which can be a bit triggering, but it's best just to ignore it. I'm going to make one more set just so I can get a feel of All these all work together. Oops. Boop. See, now I am not sure about... I don't think I can have this big void here. So let's try and fix that. Like this. Oh wait, I just remembered I can do this now. Can't I? Yeah, I forgot I fixed that one day. So you can actually pantograph paste onto chiseled items. You know what? I don't like this color, but I do like the trim. So let's see. What about like a really deep blue? Oh, I just blew up my palette here. Let's go get another. Oh, no, the palettes are in here. That blue, maybe not. So I do feel like it needs a darker color. Dark red, maybe? I don't know. Or maybe I need a third color in there. Like some outside trim colors. Let's see. I can't remember if this works. No, I have to pop it out to change the material, apparently. I should probably fix that. Let's go find the wrench. Wait. No, I don't need the wrench for this. I just do this. Yes, I do need the wrench for this. Oh my gosh. I guess I could have just placed these roughly where I wanted them to, just to see how it felt. Alright, so... That's not bad. Maybe I mix up the doors a bit. All right, let's stage these right in front of where they're actually going to go. Maybe that is... Although I will expand this area too, so... And I need to do this upstairs, actually, in the kitchen. I need to have proper... storage stuff. Let's just move these forges out of the way. I'll have to section off a whole area for smithing later. That's not bad. Or do I go 3 high? Because this is 3 high. Let's see what that looks like. We'll copy like this. Here. Oh, it already did that. Flips it upside down. Actually, let's get rid of these nubbies. And then flip it. Oh, it needs to be pushed down also. And then in this case, actually, you know what? This trim line between the different layers is maybe gonna work out too. Let's try that. I gotta move the whole thing up. Wait, am I on the wrong block for the trim line? I think I am. I think my only issue is this is a bit fancy for the basement. But you know, sometimes you have old furniture or storage stuff that you just put in the basement. So let's do this. Okay. We'll paste those changes up on here. Get rid of the nubbies again. And let's bring this down to the ground so we can access the top. Oh. Oh, that's right. This is not a full height, I guess. Is that... What? Aha. Okay. So we just have to make this part... The middle is the problem, not the top. Not a big deal. We can do this. We can do this, people. You have to head to bed. Have a good rest of stream. Hope your house is looking great. Oh, your house is looking great. All right. See you, Laura. Thanks for spending some time here. Hopefully we'll see you later. Okay, so now let's mirror this. And then put this up there. Is that? No, that's a particle. I think this could work. Oh, and one other trick is these decorative chests will take the name of the object you put on them. So if I want, say, let's just call this stone. So if I rename this as stone, stones or rocks. I don't know what to call it. That way, when I put this in here, then this will be the label of... Yeah, I usually do stream right around 8 o'clock in the morning. A lot of mornings I'm done by 9:30, but I'm off this week, so... But the only trick is I have to know what I want to put in these. But I can always pop the shape out and fix it up later. So I need... Okay, we got a little more debarked acacia here. I need a little more. I need one more. Actually, and then I'm going to need... Oh no, it's just 3. So... one more piece of debarked. It's around 7 a.m. Central. Oh, I have to make it editable. Oh, it is editable. So what's your problem here? Actually, let's just rename these as cabinet for now, and then so there is actually also a rename paste tool. So let's rename this as stones. I'll just leave it as stones. That's good enough for now. Sometimes I'll actually, like, there's not a lot of space, but you could turn this into a picture of what you're putting in there. I've seen that done before. Yeah, as the at the end of July, we're closing up our shop and moving the operations home. So after that, well, I'm not sure. At first, my schedule will definitely be pretty irregular, but we'll see after that. I really should see about this, fixing this animation thing. I know people have complained about it for quite a while. There we go, we got some storage. Of course, from behind... Oh. We'll leave it for now. So let's just bust this up. And... Whoopsies. So if that's going to be my stone storage, then let's start sorting it. And then we'll make this like miscellaneous wood sort of thing. So if we want to do that, I should have a rename option maybe. Wood stuff. So there you can see if I look at it now, it says wood stuff. Just see what's happening here. Actually, how is my phone actually charging? Yes, it's charging. I'm doing wireless charging because the port doesn't work anymore. And it's a bit slow to say the least. I could do these all as these high capacity chests, but that's very, very expensive. Get this miscellaneous wood out of there. What's that? I may not do all this on stream because this is a project in itself, just slowly renaming and sorting storage. I said I was going to bed, that might have also confused you. Night shift. Yeah, my son works a night shift. But he still, after all this time, has not really got on a regular schedule, I would say, yet. Oh yeah, see the storage difference? Oh yeah, that's another thing I need to fix. But how that goes up there like that, it's kind of annoying. I gotta figure out how to do that. Okay, so actually, I think we're going to have enough of these to give them their own. So there's stones. Let's find a place for the Jonas pallet. So pop that out. And this is literally those big stone slabs are from another mod called Quarry Tools, which is the best mod. Quarry slabs. So actually, I'm gonna grab the quarrying chisels. Oh, they're in my inventory right now. At least this one is, and I'm gonna stick them in there. Uh-oh. Have I lost the one tool there? I think it was running out, but I don't see my rough cut chisel anywhere. 8 years now, I never heard of regular sleep schedule. Yeah, he showed up the other day. It was 4 in the afternoon. He's like, I guess I should go to bed. I'm like, yeah, don't you work in like 6 hours? But he's young yet, so, you know, I think he can handle that a lot better than I could. Whereas I'm bedding to bed and out by 10. Shingles, those aren't stones, really. That can go on the wood one. Alright, let's not make this a storage organization stream. This is the boring part, right? I will slowly gain control of my life here. Guess I can put this Jonas pallet up there, maybe. I could just have a block for these chisel tool things. Let's do that. They can also go on the wall, but there's so many of them. Chisel tools. It's kind of nice to actually have a spot just for them. So actually, I'm going to stick the wrench in there, even though technically it's not a chisel tool. I use it for chiseling all the time. And I guess my used pallet can go in there. But I'm going to keep most of the chisel tools in my inventory right now. So I'm still using them. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, these barrels, I could also chisel a barrel thing, but let's, I don't know. Let's get out of the house. Oh yeah, this is better than, at least for me, than having it on the wall. It's not always the easiest, I find, to see what's on the wall. So yeah, see, I still got all this stuff as just miscellaneous slop. Okay, well those can go. Oh! Do I have any empty slots? I don't. The big one I don't have is soil. That was kind of silly. Oh well, I won't worry about that right now. I should have crates for... I might have to put a row along the floor, even though that's kind of cursed. Oh, I know what I could do. I got something to show you. Hope that doesn't sound too sus, but... Oop, let's get another pie out. These are like fortified pies where some of the crust is made with bone meal and stuff. Or, sorry, bone broth. Let's get a couple of extra of my sprinter potions. Okay, if we're gonna go do that. And actually, I do want the chisel tools. Separate Jonas pallet. I don't need the wrench per se. Oh yeah, maybe I do want the wrench in case I get up to some chisel door mischief. Which we do want to do some chisel door mischief now that I think of it. Alright, let's get out of the house. Oh. It's high rift activity at nighttime, for God's sakes. Every time I want to go outside, it's nighttime. Why is it so bright? Is my... Oh, it's that weird nighttime red sky deal. Alright, well, we'll go out anyways, because we're dumb. Actually, this land has to be cleared, but high rift activity may not be the appropriate time to do it. As I say, as I'm doing it. Oh well. As soon as I hear a boat horn, we'll get our butts moving. This will all backfill with grass, just like in Minecraft. Oh, actually, we can use some of that grass we just dug up. Just kind of fill this in a little. There we go. Alright, so one thing I think we want to do, maybe, set a trap for people. And we'll do this one. We'll do this whole cluster here. I need to turn this into the door tool. So we're going to make them doors, but we're going to make it all... We're actually not going to change the shape. We're going to link them all together. And we are going to... Where did he come for the TL? No. I don't think so. Get out of here. Oh, God! That's right. Remember the whole high rift activity thing? If you don't mind, I'm trying to do stuff here. Yeah, I think that's just where, like, there's a little spawning radius, right? So we're going to... Whoops. Not going to do that. We got to do the hay. Hay. Triggered by player. I don't think we'll do any entity. That will just freak me out. There, you see, I ran across it. Okay, I'm gonna die. Especially if I put the wrong thing in there. Did I drink that? There. Let's lead these guys away from where I want to do my work. And these potions are from the alchemy mod, which is great. The alchemy mod. I hate rift. I turned rift activity off actually on my own worlds. Triggered by any player. Triggered by any player. Triggered by any player. Oh dear God, we need to get... we need to get... But I'm trying to test... Okay. You can all die in a fire. No, it's still high rift activity, of course. I don't know why we're doing this at night, honestly. It's pretty stupid. Oh, I'm already healing, so I don't want to waste that. The real problem's going to be if the Bowtorn come out. So we're over at Timo's base, who has the TL to the town, basically. Or actually, we're not going to town right now. Now look at, he has like literally chiseled like every square inch of his base. Madman. Okay, so this is where we want to be. Now, see if I can find my way. Yeah, it's this way. I don't know who decorated this path. Was it Leofar or Willow or someone else? I am not sure. We're just ignoring everybody and running. So Willow has decided to make a little community area that we're just going to build up purely as like a decorative thing. Almost like a theme park. Like it's all supposed to be facades and not actual real buildings. So I started working on a little statue and we'll see. I don't think we'll be working on any statues at night with high rift activity. But look at these. They've been going to town with the Jonas paintbrush, or Jonas palette. These are just chiseled blocks. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Why are these doors? Can you turn these off? Oh, look at that. They made it so you could turn them on and off. I didn't even know they did that. Alright, I've lost the path here. Okay. Oh, and this ore sticking out is juicy ores. Because sometimes it can be a bit subtle if there's ore in a rock. It's alright, mod. It's a bit extreme, perhaps. Oh, I see lightning over there. And here we don't have a path, but we have lots of holes to fall into. So here is their little, the first one. Let's go in here. So there's kind of like this bowl. And the idea is to make it kind of like it's a village, but we're not going to bother building the whole inside of the houses, but we're going to fill this area with little building facades. Facade? Is it facade or facade? I guess it's facade, isn't it? Stupid English. Let's see if we can get a look at my little statue I started. We should go into town, maybe I'll show you. Leofar is like the new chisel master with some of the stuff he's been making. He's so good. But so I started working on like this piratey sort of guy. And you know what? I meant to look up some reference on the tricorn hat because that just looks like a weird helmet. It's got a nice purple cape. Should I put something on here? A little symbol. Perfectly normal symbol. I don't think we'll do that. This is supposed to be a nice build. Theme park. Oh, a roller coaster. Yeah, if I actually get um, Rusted Railroads done, we could have roller coasters. I need to have a look at it and see if I can, like, at least get... Wait a minute, is there a... Oh, no, that's the path. At least see if there's a way to get a something going with that. Maybe I don't get my train schedules running, but at least I can get the mod kind of moving. I think maybe it was just fuel loading and unloading. So that's it. And actually, just do this. We have keep inventory. Oh, look, I'm home. Let's see if that draws any comments. It's such a cheesy thing to do, but it's also like... Uh-oh. I'm gonna get in trouble from Hogan. Make recall. Actually, let's do that right now. There, I've actually been called out, so I have to be a good boy now. It's not like the recall potions are even all that expensive. I think I can just make a single batch. Do I have an empty container? Oh, this has 22 liters of water in it, so I can safely drain that one. And then we will put in 1 liter. Of water. There we go. So that 1 gear will get me a liter of potion tea, which I think is 10 doses. So let's collect all this soil up. Or no, I'm not going to get sucked into storage. Let's check on the pigs. Keep us all in line. It's such a seductive power. Or option. It's because we have keep inventory, so if you die, you keep your inventory. Which is, it's hard not to do that when you can do it. The server I'm on, they're new at Vintage Story, so it is pretty rough start. So the keep inventory is definitely, I mean, it's meant to be there to help them get going, not to be horribly abused like I was doing. I'm a bad person. But the recall potion too, completely, it means you don't really have to do that. Oh, I got leather. Strong tannin, weak tannin. The white dye I accidentally made, and there's 2 soaked hides in here. But I don't think I have any of the other leather making stuff ready. Actually, I'm up to 10 scraped hides. You know what? I think I am starting to lose steam. Oh, it's only 2.5 hours. That's so sad. But I am not a pro Twitch streamer yet, so... I think we did pretty good, though. We got a lot of organization done. I got some lights going here. I think one of the streams soon is going to be back on Rusty Gear server and fixing up my Tower of Folly into something decent looking, because we have Tyrant and Sarity visiting the Rusty Gear server in... Let me look when that actually is, actually. Interesting. As soon as I open my Discord, it's the same at work. Like I have to look up something in email, but then there's new emails, so I end up reading the emails. Let me just see. Season 4 event planning. No, that's not it. Season 4 collabs. Saturday, July 26th. Okay, I was way off on that. Oh, shoot, I hope I can make that at 11 a.m. So, with any luck, I will be streaming that. Let me just look at a calendar quick here. July 26th. Okay, it's not the long weekend. Okay. So, odds are I might be able to be for that, and then I will most likely be streaming that. So that'll be a fun event. And once that's all nailed down, I will actually put it on the scheduling calendar. Because I'm like a real pro now at Twitch. But anyways, thank you everybody for watching. Let's see who is twitching around here for the twitchy folks to raid out to. Whoops. Ah! It went to my own thing. No, I don't need to hear my own voice. Oh, Killadrix. Shocking. He is streaming Vintage Story. Willow's on. I haven't raided out to Willow in a bit, so maybe we'll go see Willow, even though it is not her Vintage Story day. It's her Oddsparks day. This channel, okay. So, see you all later. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and happy Canada Day tomorrow. I'll probably be on tomorrow.